¿Qué onda, parceros? We are in Colombia, and just look at that. Hello adventurers, I am going to Colombia this time. And you know what? I am going to Colombia because I have a concert. I'm going to see for the first time in my life one of my favorite artists, Ed Sheeran. I don't know if you can see my cell phone, but I am going to his concert. Basically the concert is Saturday, 16th of May. So we're finally at the airport, but I have to mention this trip is being such a mess because to start, anything is going according to the plan. As I mentioned, the plan was originally to start on this Friday and just going back to Mexico on Friday. But unfortunately, some things got on my way. I had some problems at work and I had to decide to shorten this trip. So in the end, I will be coming back on Sunday. And the thing is that, I had to book another flight for Sunday. And I had to lose the money I had already spent on the previous flight. But the good thing is that I'm not missing the main purpose of this trip, that is, as you may know, is the concert that we are going to see. You know, and hopefully we will get to see some parts of Colombia too. But yeah, anything is going according to the plan. And the good thing right now is that I'm having lunch before going to our trip and starting on an adventure. And just look what I'm having. Oh, it's falling already. But it's a big dish of chilaquiles with some bread. I just wanted to talk about that, the experience I'm having right now, and the kind of challenge that I am having. And you know what? I think the point of this vlog is to find out if traveling to another country for only 24 hours is worth so much energy and the money, all the investment you do to this kind of trips. So we will find out this time if it is worth it. On the other hand, I've been thinking on these last minutes if it is a good idea to return to Mexico on Sunday just because of work, but if it will be better to stay until Wednesday, so I don't know what to do. Okay, I just arrived to the hotel I'm going to stay for the next 2 nights, and I don't want to talk too loud because just look at this, it's 2:18 a.m. There is a time zone difference compared to Mexico, plus 1 hour here in Colombia. But yeah, basically this is the place in which I'm going to stay. And something I want to mention is that all the things I brought this backpack with clothes for 2 days. So I'm going to get to know the city, at least this zone of Bogota, and maybe buying some clothes in case I stay until Wednesday. And later we will go to Ed Sheeran concert. ¿Qué onda, parceros? We are in Colombia. Okay, this is my first day in Bogota, and I have to say this is quite an impression for me because the ambience, everything around is a bit different to what I am used to. In the streets, you can see a lot of graffiti, and I have seen that graffiti is very common here in Bogota because nowadays it has become part of the culture of this country. There have been different issues and problems that have happened to the people from this country. For example, I read that in the past, a guy, I will put his name on the screen, he died in a fight against the police. And basically the point is that nowadays people see graffiti in a different perspective than how it used to be in the past. Now graffiti is seen as part, as I mentioned, of the culture of Bogota, but also to express the difference of economy from different classes in the society, and also to express history and the unconformities of people around Colombia. But yeah, my first impression is that if you're not from Latin America and you see graffiti on the streets, it can feel, even for me as a Mexican, the streets in the beginning feel a little bit heavy. You can feel like something could happen, But I see there are some police on the street, and I see quite a difference when you walk on the streets, because you can see, for example, the church that is right behind me. You will see there is a difference on what you perceive just by the feeling and what is happening already. So yeah, it's quite a impact for me also, but yeah, this is what I am seeing, and let's get going. We will see what else is happening here in Bogota. I'm about to withdraw some money. Obviously, taking money on a town is always difficult, and you will see, because yesterday I tried to withdraw money from the airport, but I had some problems with my credit card, and honestly I was a bit nervous, because you will see the street is obviously crowded with people, and as I was telling you, it is kind of feeling that is dangerous, but maybe it's just my imagination, maybe it's not dangerous, but I was kind of feeling that it was. Money withdrawal was not an issue, even though I was feeling unsafe. At some point, I saw police, I saw graffitis, I saw this kind of mood like it was not a safe place. But in the end, everything was okay. So just as I explained, I didn't bring any clothes, but the plan is already changing. I am staying until Wednesday. So I just got into a kind of street market. But the purpose is to find something for the next days. As I explained, I only brought some backpack with a few clothes. But yeah, the intention is to find some t-shirts, some pants, some jeans, something like that. Gracias. But yeah, the point is that I just want to find something to to solve this issue that I have. Yeah, but the point is that I think I'm going to visit some kind of mall, because this is more like for kind of handcrafts. And yeah, the plan is already changing, so let's go. Now guys, this is the first try to get something for clothing. I was walking down the street and I saw this jacket from the Colombian football soccer team, and I decided that I was going to get one. So yeah, I just got this one. I hope this is good for the rain or something like that. But yeah, I like the color. It's like some kind of light brown, and also you can see the colors of the flag of the team. But yeah, I like that. What do you think? It's really good, right? So we still need some more clothing, because as I was saying, I don't have any other clothes. This is the first time that something like this happens to me. Like, I don't have any clothes for my trip. This is something unexpected for me. It's kind of exciting and interesting. Okay, this is a very quick update because it's about time for lunch. Today I'm having something more typical that is basically called bandeja paisa. As you can see, and I will show you in a moment a quick video, it's basically some beans, some rice, some avocado, eggs, and yeah, some other things that you can eat. But basically this is like the most typical dish here in Colombia. And yeah, I wanted to try something that is the most typical on the first day. Because just look at that. Yeah, looks really, really good. Quick update. I have only eaten half of my meal and I am already very, very full. But yeah, I'm still going to eat it. I promise I won't eat anything else for the rest of the day. And I also ordered some national beer that is basically Club Colombia. It's supposed to be kind of sour and also sour, and also some lager beer. But yeah, basically I still have a big plate to finish my meal. Still have some hours before the concert, so yeah, I'm going to finish my meal, and I guess I will be heading to the hotel to just take a quick shower and rest. I am back at the hotel. I want to show you the jersey I bought at the market. As I said, it's like the jersey from the Colombian team, and I really like the color because, as I said, it's like a light brown. So yeah, I like that. And we will watch the great Ed Sheeran in just 3 hours, and I'm really excited. The whole trip turned around that concert. It wouldn't happen if it hadn't been because of this concert. So yeah, It's really amazing and I am really excited. And Sheeran is my favorite artist. I even bought a painting he made. I have a picture right here. He made that picture for some kind of money raising for children to provide musical education. But yeah, basically he's my favorite artist. I bought that ticket to come to Colombia because in Mexico it had been like 9 years since Sheeran didn't go. So at some point I thought he was not going to go on this tour that he's doing that is called Loop Tour. But I bought those tickets since half year now, and recently Ed announced some concerts in Mexico City also, and I am going to both dates in Mexico. But yeah, the point is that I already had the ticket to come to Colombia, so here we are, and see you in a moment. And we are finally here, guys. It's moment for the concert, and I can't be more excited to just get in. In a moment, we will get and see my favorite artist, and just look what I got. It's a really beautiful hoodie, and it, as you can see, it has like some kind of signature and the Loop Tour information. So let's get in because I was informed to not have my phone on my hand in this place. So let's go. So we are finally inside, and I have to tell you something. This is a very unique experience for me because I have explained, this is the first time that I travel to another country just for a concert. We are here, and as I mentioned, I am also going to see him live in my country, in Mexico. Just look at that, there is a lot of people. And as I mentioned, I got my merch. Yeah, I'm really excited.
Hello, again. My name is Ed Sheeran. I remember cramming clothes into my guitar case, selling CDs to afford my train ticket home. All of a sudden, it was theatres, into arenas, into stadiums, and it hasn't really stopped since. I just pushed and pushed. I was so focused on seeing how far I could take being an acoustic singer-songwriter from Suffolk. You know, I was playing in pubs, in clubs, and literally no one wanted to hear me. And now we play to over 20 million people over the last 15 years. But I do not take it for granted, because I can still close my eyes and picture what it's like to play to no one.
Still remember his own country place. Let me see it jump. It's the way you make me feel. What the sunset over the castle on the hill. Give me love. Give me love. The club isn't the best place to find lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, drinking fast, and then we talk slow. Somebody, I can deal with the bad times when I'm with my baby. When I'm with my baby.
That was the craziest concert of my life. I will rate it as the first in my list The second one will be Coldplay. And I was thinking like maybe they had the same position, but to be honest, Ed Sheeran is only one person, and that kind of concert is really, really crazy. So yeah, I would say this is my favorite concert as of today, but it was really, really crazy, and I feel like I am aphonic right now. It was incredible.